Never trust thine enemy. And there's another scripture that goes into that. Though your enemy come crouching down and winketh with the eye, there's a scripture that go into that. And when you say crouching, that scripture, like when you crouch or bow, it's like a form of fake humbleness. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm cool, I know, I submit to you, I'm your friend. But really the motherfucker's really planning on stabbing you in the rib or the back. That's Esau, that's this devil. War, certain wicked, evil niggas of the 2/3 too. You gotta watch out, brothers. This is for you brothers, man, of the hopeful elect. If you're not of the hopeful elect, I don't care about you. Because once again, you know, we only dealing with the elect. Y'all know that story. And and you know, yeah, like, hey, the Apostle Paul said that. He said, I have fought the good fight of faith, but I am confident in the hope that I might be saved. So, listen, brothers, we don't know if we have the elect. We don't know. We're not going to know that fully until Yahushua really come back. But then again, once again, you got to do the work. Like I just quoted the scripture. Apostle Paul said, I am confident in the hope that I might be saved. So you got to be confident in the hope that you might be saved. Apostle Paul did all those works. When you read the scripture, he said it. I have fought the good fight of faith. I have stood the course. And Apostle Paul got beheaded, man, but saved. Meaning, yeah, at that point, he was going to have to lose his life, but the scriptures tell you about that. Yahushua had to be crucified, right? But he was risen. He was risen. So like, you got to have faith in that, hey, no matter what goes down, we're going to be risen up if we are of the hopeful elect. You understand? Like, man, you can only fear death, but so much. But so much that you can fear death, man. Like, yeah, it might not be, but whatever. Yahushua didn't have it easy, but he went on the cross. But remember, Yahushua said this. He said what? Surely you will bear your cross and follow me. So, like, when going back into the ancient world, those disciples back then, they actually were put to death. They were crucified. They said the Apostle Peter, he was crucified upside down. You know how painful of death they're going to be? Some of them were chopped up. They were given the ancient Christians, which the word Christians comes from the word in the Greek Christos, which means the anointed ones, the elect. This thing is all about the elect, man. You go back to St. John, the 1st chapter, and it talks about the first fruits. Those are the anointed ones, the elect. And whether people want to admit it or they don't want to admit it, or you want to just get upset because the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with you. Matthew 13:9, as Yahushua said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. For seeing they see not, hearing they hear not. So it's not for everybody. Then you could jump back to the Old Testament and what is it, Isaiah 29:10. For the Lord Yahushua have poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep and have closed your eyes. The prophets and the rulers, your seers, prophets and rulers, meaning they had their own, the 2/3, they always had their own prophets and their own people that they listened to. People like Jesse Jackson, who just dropped dead. People like Louis Farrakhan. People like Martin Luther King. People like, I'll throw Malcolm X in there, because Malcolm X wasn't pushing Israel. Okay? People like Marcus Garvey. People like Nathaniel, Bishop Nathaniel of the IUIC. People like General Yohana. People like Al-Azhar of the Sakari. People like Deacon Hakar of the Genesis, all them people like Elder Rakar of the GOCC, them niggas are blind, them niggas are gone.